Hydrogen water is the best water you can put in the human body. That little thing that I gave you right there, that little thing, you pour your spring water in there, or you pour your bottled water in there, and you hit that little button, and it adds hydrogen ions.
There's too much hype going on about the hydrogenated water these days. Today we are talking about the science behind the hydrogenated water. Even biologist Gary Brecka always talking about the hydrogenated water, and he actually has a bottle where you put the water in, and then he said to press the button, and then the hydrogen gets into the water. Now, when professional like Gary misuse technical term like transdermal, he said, well, at first he drinks the water and then he used the word transdermal. Transdermal basically means anything that infused through the skin. Transdermal is not the correct word to use. However, let's get to the science of water. Water molecule is made out of two gases, hydrogen gas and oxygen gas, where two hydrogen atoms bind to one atom of oxygen by a very special bond called the polar covalent bond. Polar covalent simply means where oxygen is sharing its electron with hydrogen but still holding a tight grip on its atoms. Therefore, it creates a bend or a pull on the hydrogen atoms toward the center of the oxygen, and that bend is extremely important. That is that bend which gives the water molecules a liquid shape, and that's why the water is in a liquid form, because of that bond. Another weaker bond, that is the hydrogen bond. The hydrogen bond is much weaker than the polar covalent bond. So when we boil water, it's that hydrogen bond which breaks, and then the water molecule turn into vapor or a steam gas, but the polar covalent bond still remain the same as a covalent bond. Now, what happens is that covalent bond could be broken with energy, and that energy normally comes when we do electrolysis. So what Gary mentioned in the bottle where the hydrogen is being made, the electrolysis or the electrical force applied to the covalent bond to break that bond, and then the oxygen and the hydrogen are two separate gases, and it's that electrolysis process which breaks water molecule into two different gases. Now, the hydrogen comes from the water itself inside that bottle. So the question is then, is that any beneficial? Because when we drink water, it's the water molecule that entered the cell, not the hydrogen or the oxygen itself, because there are no way for those two gases to enter inside the cell. Neither those gases require for any function inside the cell other than the water molecule, and water enters freely, passively inside the cells. When we hear these technical terms, what Gary is using and basically saying that all these benefits, there is possible that all these benefits come from a placebo effect, and placebo is a big thing because when we drink or eat something thinking that that is beneficial for ourselves, in this situation, when somebody, Gary or any other influencers, talk about the potential benefits of a particular thing, in this situation, hydrogen gas, and he said that it can help you with all these different elements, a person is convinced that yes, it's going to help me. Therefore, it creates the placebo effects in the brain, causing the brain to believe that it's going to help the body, and thus the body can feel some benefits from that aspect. However, science is not backing the benefits of hydrogen gas flying in this situation or helping the body. A professional recommendation would be to stay away from these gimmicks or marketing hypes that people are selling different things, whether it's alkaline water, hydrogenated water. The best water is the pure water. If you want to spend any money, my suggestion would be to spend some money on the purity of water, and that is filtration of water to basically filter the environmental toxins such as the fluoride and chlorine and any other toxins that mix in the water from the environment.